Yes, okay, so hi, welcome to BJ Luxuries Lunch Bag Tuesdays, right? Okay, so today's show, right, okay, is going to be about some comparisons. We have got quite a few fresh drops, right? Okay, now I realized that we can compare things like the Kelly bags, the Picotin that we have in new, right? As well as some Constance bags that we have, right? And some really popular models. So if you are looking to update your collection, right, okay, do stay with me. And I'm looking at different sizes, different models, right, okay, and you can sort of these are some of the questions that you can actually ask yourself when you are choosing a bag and you're looking for something that suits you, right? Okay, so let's get started, right? Okay, so first up we've got two very popular options as always. So I've got a Kelly 25 retool. Both the bags here, as you can see, right? Okay, they are both Kelly 25. They are both gold hardware, and they are both in the same color, E2. Right? Okay, it's a classic shade, and let's see. This is the retool, right? Okay, so immediately the retool refers to the stitching, which has got this rounded shape to it, right? Okay, and it's usually in a softer leather, right? Whereas the Cellier model, okay, K25 Cellier, has got straight edges. It looks a lot more formal, as well as if you like the structured look. Right, okay, so it's an Epsom leather, and this of course is a brand new piece. So this is something that a lot of you, when you're looking for a bag, right? Okay, so which is the look that you're going for? Something more structured, straight, streamlined sort of look, or Kelly Retool, which has got a more relaxed look, right? Now both these are size 25, right? Okay, but when you compare them side by side, the Cellier model usually looks a little bigger. That's because visually your eyes are sort of drawn outwards because of the straight. It's more angular in that sense, right? Okay, so that's something that you would consider, right? Okay, what's the look that you like? Now, of course, it being a size 25, right? Okay, it works well for any formal occasions like dinners, weddings, right? Okay, that special outing with your friends or family, right? Okay, so even a retool, because of the smaller size, okay, would work really well for that. And of course, the colors, it took being one of the classic Hermes shades. Yeah, okay. Now this is a Togo leather and this is Epsom leather, and right off the bat you will realize that although it's exact same color, right, there's a slight difference in the shade. That's of course because in different leathers the colors, right, okay, or rather the pigmentation, right, okay, is absorbed differently, and therefore there's a slight variation in the color, right? Okay, so they are both Itu, and of course with Itu you have this beautiful contrast white stitching. Okay, let me bring it up close so that you can take a look. Okay, so there you have got the contrast stitching there, and that sort of just draws your eyes to the shape of the Kelly, right? Okay, now in terms of strap length, okay, in terms of even, well, to a certain extent, the capacity, the amount of things you can put in these two bags, right, are more or less the same. The only difference between a retool and a Cellier, right, would be the ease of accessibility. Okay, let me show you what I mean by that. So if you are someone who doesn't like to fiddle too much with your bags, you might find the retool model, the Kelly retool, easier to access. Okay, that's because of the leather and the way it's been structured, right, the stitching, right, because of the rounded edges, there's more give. So when you open up your bags, okay, let me just show you. Okay, so you realize that the flap goes all the way back, and therefore when you open up, okay, because it's also a softer leather, you realize the space, right, okay, for you to put in your hand to take out stuff, right, okay, it's much wider. Now the same thing, Kelly 25 Cellier, right, okay, Epsom leather. The beauty of it is that, oh gosh, it looks beautiful, structured, nice, firm, upright leather. But the same thing, right, okay, also makes it a little bit more difficult to access your bag. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's look at the same angle again, right, okay, and you realize that, okay, so first, the flap, you can't make it go all the way back. Okay, that's about as much as it goes. If you overextend it, what's going to happen is you will end up with a crease look at the back here. Yeah, okay. So there's only so much that the flap can go, and also when you open up, right? Okay, there's less give. You don't want to extend the bag too much, okay, or it'll make it go, out of shape. So to keep that lovely upright sides, okay, that structured look, you do have less space to access your bags, okay, able to see what is inside and stuff like that, okay. But in terms of the actual space, right, okay, the base width, the height, all that, right, both bags are more or less exactly the same. Now, holding it side by side, you can see that the look is slightly different, okay. So this has got more slouchy look to it, right, okay. And the Sanier, of course, still looks very much structured, right, okay. You can see the two bags there, right, okay. So like I said, in terms of strap length and all that, they are exactly the same, right, okay. So which look do you prefer? Whether it's the Kelly Sanier, the more structured look. Okay, so this piece that I have here is a brand new piece. B stamp, so it's 2023, and full set it's going for Singapore dollars 34,940. Yeah, okay. So all these bags are actually available on the website bjluxury.com, and you can go by and take a look. You can even do a search and you will find the bags that you're looking for, right? Okay, those bags that are being featured here, right? Okay, they're all available on the website and you can take a look. So this Kelly 25 retool, this is a used piece. Okay, it's still relatively young. It's less than a year old, or about a year old. It's from 2022, right? And this is also a full set. This is Togo leather, right? Okay, and this is priced at Singapore dollars $29,790, right? Okay, so depending on which look you would like to go for, we have other color options as well, right? Okay, in case this is not the color that you're looking for, would you prefer a pop color, for example, right? Okay, so that's a topic to be explored on another day, right? Okay, classics or pops of color for you to enjoy, right? So these are the two bags. Okay, first up was this comparison, right? Kelly 25, both of them. One is a retool and the other was the Sanier model, right? Okay, so this is quite a common question that we get asked, right? Okay, retool or Sanier. The other question that we do get asked, of course, is size, right? Okay, does size matter? Yes, it does. Okay, right. Let me just show you very quickly. Okay, so this is a Kelly 28 that I have here, beautiful black. This is from the year 2021. Okay, and it's a full set as well. And right now this is going for Singapore dollars 27,820. Okay, so this is a size 28, right? Okay, I will bring back the other retool that I had, which is a size 25, right? Okay, and you can see the difference in the sizes side by side, right? Okay, and you will understand what I'm saying. Okay, so there you go. So this, my black one, is a size Kelly 28, and this is a Kelly 25. This is the other thing that people are comparing, right? Okay, asking themselves, do I go for a slightly bigger bag, which is a size 28, or do I, go for the 25, which is wildly popular at the moment, right? Okay, so what are the things that you should consider when you're talking about which size suits you best, right? Okay, now the 25, like I mentioned, right? Okay, it's very, very popular at the moment. Reason being that smaller bags, right? Okay, people prefer smaller bags. One, it's less heavy, of course, right? Okay, and so the question you need to ask is, what are you putting in your bag? Right, okay, do you need the space? Okay, the 28 definitely allows you, in terms of the height itself, okay, in terms of the width as well, okay, and overall, right, okay, you can actually put in a lot more in a size 28. Okay, so having said that, the next question you ask yourself, of course, is how am I going to be using my bag? Okay, is it going to be for work? Am I using it for travel? Is it a day bag? Is it an evening bag? Right, okay. So depending on how you actually answer those questions, right, okay, now the size 28, it's actually like the average size. It's a universally flattering size, right? Okay, so it suits most frames. Whether you're tall, you're short, you're bigger, you're smaller, right? Okay, and the 28, of course, in this combination of black Togo leather with gold hardware, right? Okay, it's actually it can go formal, right? Because of the fact that it's black with gold hardware, it goes with anything, right? Okay, black tie dinner still looks on point, beautiful, gorgeous. Okay, and so you hand carry it at formal dinners, for example, right? Okay, you want to play it up, you want to make it a little bit more formal, carry with the strap. You can shoulder carry this, or you can even crossbody this, right? Okay, or you can mix and match with other straps and jazz it up a bit, and you have a very fun bag to play with because of the size Kelly 28, right? So in terms of versatility, right, okay, I feel that the 28 is a little bit more versatile because of the fact that you can put in more stuff. So even if you want to use it as a travel bag, right, okay, it's possible. You want to use it as a special occasion bag, it's possible, right, okay, you forgo the strap and hand carry this and it looks a lot more formal, right, okay. So the 28 is also has always been, okay, it's not also, it's always been a very, very popular size. A lot of people come in looking for a 28 for that particular reason. Now, how about a 28 in a Sally A, right, okay? Now, this bag, right, okay, sometimes does tend to look a little big, although it's still a 28 and it's supposed to be a universally flattering size, right, okay, but because it's a Sally A, like I mentioned, your eyes are drawn outwards because it's a Sally A, right, because of that angular edges, and when that happens, okay, it seems right, okay, to look bigger when you're carrying it, especially when you crossbody or shoulder carry this, and if you're slightly more petite, right, okay, even a size 28 Sally A tends to look slightly bigger when you are carrying it, okay? And having said that, let's compare the 28 return to the Sally A. So earlier I showed you the two Kelly 25s, one in a return and one in a Sally A, right, okay? Here I've got a Kelly 28 in a return as well as the Sally A model, right, okay? And in this, the difference actually even more pronounced, I should say. So in the Sally A model, it does look slightly bigger compared to the return. Two reasons. One is the fact that it's a Sally A, the other, of course, is the color, right? Okay, so a darker shade tends to look smaller somehow. Okay, so it's just perception. It's just how it's perceived visually, right? Okay, but if you were to actually do the measurements, right? Okay, they are more or less identical, right? Okay, so so it's at the end of the day, it's basically try the bags and see what suits you, what looks best on you, right? Okay, so that I always say, come by, take a look at these bags. They are available online at bjluxury.com, right? Okay, but it's nothing like coming into the store at BJ Luxury. We are located at Pacific Plaza, right? Okay, you can just WhatsApp us and come in, take a look at these bags, see how they look on you, find the bag that best suits you, okay, fall in love with it, and treat yourself to that, right? Okay, so this Kelly 28 Sally A is a used piece from 2018, and this is priced at Singapore dollars 27,820. Okay, it's from 2018. It's a 5-year-old bag, right? Okay, but the beauty about Epsom leather and Sally A, right, okay, is that even a used bag, it still looks like a brand new bag. So if it's well maintained, right, okay, we will also show you how you can store your bags and stuff like that. It will last you, okay, and the Epsom leather is lightweight. It's sort of scratch resistant, water resistant, and if you do take care of it, okay, it's meant to last for a long time. But the what do you call it, Epsom leather, right? Okay, it's not a natural grained leather. Okay, if you're looking for natural grain leather, then Togo, of course, would be your choice. And this is something that ages really, really well, so in terms of leather as well, yeah. Okay, so this is a Kelly 28 return black Togo leather with gold hardware, classic combination from the year 2021, full set, right? Okay, and it's very attractively priced, I have to say. Yeah? This is priced at 27,820, and this is inclusive of credit card charges or installment. Right? Okay, we have both those options available as well, and yeah, so that's the price that you're looking at. Okay, so in terms of strap length, okay, they are both identical. Let me just put them side by side and show it to you. Oh, you can't see. Okay, there you go. So you see, they are actually identical strap lengths as well, whether it's a Sellier or a Retour. Okay. Right. Okay. So we've compared the size 28 and the 25s for a Kelly, Retour, and a Sellier. Right. Okay. The other thing that I want to okay, next one I want to share with you is a Lindy. Right. Okay. Let me show you a brand new Lindy that we've got here. This is a mini Lindy, right? Okay. Brand new piece, mini Lindy, right? Okay. Swift leather. Is it Swift? Yes. Color is Rouge H with gold hardware. Right? Okay. I can see it twinkling in the video there, right? And this is going for Singapore dollars 13,285. It's a full set. Okay. Now the mini Lindy, of course, it comes with this, long strap. So it's meant as a crossbody bag. Okay, as you can see there. Right, okay, let's compare this with the next popular size, which is basically a Lindy 26. Okay, so here I have got also brand new. Okay, plastic straps and all are on the handle. Sorry, the leather strap there. Okay, this is a Lindy 26, and this is in Itu color, Clermont's leather, also with gold hardware. Seals and all are still intact. Right? Okay, so let me put them side by side so that you have an idea in terms of the size. Okay, well, there's no comparison for size. Okay, mini Lindy versus the next largest size, which is the Lindy 26. Okay, here you have them side by side. Okay, big difference between a mini Lindy and the Lindy 26. Right? Okay, so how then do they compare with each other? Right? Okay, now if you need the extra space, right? Okay, it's very straightforward answer. Go with the Lindy 26. Right? Okay, however, if you're just looking to put in your essentials like a small wallet, a handphone, right? Okay, and actually you can put in slightly more than your essentials into a mini Lindy. I keep saying, because of the regular boxy, the shape, right? Okay, although it doesn't look boxy at all, okay, because it's a regular shape, you can put in considerable amount. Okay, you can put in, like, if you have a work phone and you have your personal phone, okay, 2 handphones, no issues, compact wallet, no issues, car keys, sunglasses, no issues. All of this fits into a mini Lindy, right? Okay, so the mini Lindy, although it says mini in the name, right? Okay, in terms of size and what you can put in, right, it offers you a lot of space. Okay, so it's highly functional. Okay, only thing is, right, okay, it's a crossbody bag, right, okay, because of the strap length, okay, as you can see there, right, okay, you can shoulder carry this, but it would hang a little low. It's ideal as a crossbody bag, so if you like that style, right, okay, by all means go for a mini Lindy, right. Now this is considered a casual fun bag. Therefore, and also because of the fact that it's a smaller size, okay, you can afford to go for pops of color. Now this one, Rouge H, is actually quite a classic shade from, so the Rouge H actually is Rouge Hermes. Okay, it is sort of like a earthy sort of red, okay, more brown, you know, and in swift leather, okay, colors always look more gorgeous. It really pops in swift leather because it's a smooth leather. It absorbs the color beautifully, right? Okay, and you get a very, very rich, deep shade in swift leather, right? Okay, and you get this in gold hardware as well. Okay, so price of this is Singapore dollars 13,285. So that's a mini Lindy, right? Okay, all the lovely things about a mini Lindy. Now, if you compare that with a Lindy 26, right? Okay, which is the next bigger size. Of course, there's the Lindy 30 and the Lindy 34, right? Okay, if you really are looking for you know, the extra space, right? Okay, then by all means go for the bigger bag, right? Okay. Now the Lindy 26, right? Okay, has got a much shorter strap here, and actually you have got how to say, you can hand carry this bag, or you can carry it on your shoulders with the strap on. And it's a nice broad strap, so even if your bag weighs tends to, you put in a little bit more things in this, right? Okay, it tends to become a little heavier. It still sits very, very comfortably on your shoulders, right? Okay. Now this particular combination of a classic Hermes shade with gold hardware and at this price point, right? Okay, actually works even for like dinners, right? Okay, date night, for example, right? Okay, even if you're dressed up, the Lindy 26, right? Okay, does work for such occasions. Of course, you can bring it into your office and into work as well. And like I said, this color combination and the sizing, okay, gives it a little bit more of a formal look. Therefore, you can bring it into work, you can bring it into an evening do and stuff like that. Yeah. So with a dress, for example, it's lovely. Weddings, for example, yeah, okay, if it's an outdoor wedding and all that, right? You don't want to be holding a clutch, for example. If it's not like it got cocktail hour, this would actually work really well. I've seen pictures, I've seen ladies come in beautifully dressed up and carrying a Lindy 26 in a neutral shade with gold hardware, and it looks absolutely gorgeous on them, right? Okay. My take is always this, right? Okay, any bag, as long as you carry it with confidence, okay, it will look gorgeous on you. It depends on your style, depends on what you're looking for, right? Okay, mix and match, have fun with these bags. There's no one dictating how these bags are meant to be used, right? Okay, so always it's your style, it's your bag, it's your personality that should be coming through when you're carrying this bag. So whatever I'm saying as well, right? Okay, our suggestions, sort of try to test it, yes, okay, but at the end of the day, it's about you, which bag speaks to you, which bag you love, and how you want to carry it, yeah, okay. So this Lindy 26 that I have here, has got, from the year 2023, B-stamp, comes with felt cloth, box ring protector, care card, dust bag, and it's priced at Singapore dollars 16,920, brand new B-stamp Lindy 26. Okay, gorgeous, gorgeous bag here. Okay, and its partner here that I was comparing, okay, is the mini Lindy Rouge H with swift leather gold hardware as well, right? Okay. Now, in terms of the look, other than the strap, they look identical. Okay, the model, the way it's closed, open and closed, it's got the double angle, it's got the outer pockets, okay, and the inner one big in space on the inside. Okay, so they're identical, other than in terms of the strap length. So mini Lindy crossbody. Other Lindys are a shoulder carry, or you can even hand carry it in that signature dumpling bag style. Okay, so yes, so that's another two bags that you can consider. Okay, whether mini Lindy or your usual Lindy 26, right? Okay. Now another bag that goes either with casual or formal, depending on how you're dressed, depending on how you style the bag, and depending on how you carry it. Right? Okay, it's the Picotin. right? Okay, so if you're looking for a picotin, okay, let me make some space here for myself, right? Okay, so thanks again. Okay, while I'm moving these bags around, let me say thank you for joining me, Jana, on the BJ Luxuries Lunch Bag Tuesdays, right? Okay, so I've got a YouTube live going on as well today. Not only my Instagram live, so in case you see my eyes darting about, right, that's because I've got two audiences to say hi to, and yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to show you next would be the Picotin 18, right? Okay, so of course there's the 18, there's the 22, and then there's the Picotin 26, right? Okay, and it goes bigger as well. Okay, but these are the three sizes that you see most often, right? Okay, so what I have in my hand is the 18. It's actually not the smallest. Right now we've got the micro mini, Picotins as well. They are absolutely adorable. Yeah, okay, but the 18, is what's most commonly found in terms of the smaller size. So what I have here in my hand is a Picotin 18. Clermont's leather. Color is called Gris Neve. Okay, one of the newer shades from Hermes. I've actually started to keep the shade. Okay? Because the Picotin, right, we know that it doesn't really stand on its own. So we need to sort of help it by putting in some stuffing, right? Okay. This is brand new, so it's still able to, sort of stand upright. Okay, so you see me holding it in my hand, and there you have it. So this is from the year 2023 B stand. Okay, it's a full set, and this is priced in Singapore dollars $6,000. Gris Neve, Clermont's leather, gold hardware. Yeah, okay. It's actually a very pretty shade. It's got a tinge of greenish grey to it. Yeah, okay. So if you notice, my background is actually a lighter color, and you can actually see the tinge of green that goes in this Gris Neve, right? Okay, and Clermont's leather, right? Okay, pretty. So I've got two things I want to compare today for this Picotin. One is the fact that this is Clermont's leather. My other Picotin 18, okay, that I have here. This is, the color is graphite, palladium hardware, as you can see there, okay, and this leather, right, okay, it's not Clermont's. It's quite a rare find actually. Most of the Picotins actually do come in Clermont's leather. This one that I have here is in Veau Maurice, right, okay. So I did a little research when I came across this leather, Veau Maurice. It's a newer leather, number one. Okay, so when I compare it with Clermont's, okay, let me just show it to you side by side. Okay, so the Gris Neve in Clermont's leather, and this is graphite in Veau Maurice. Both of them are Picotin 18, right? Okay, you can see them here. Both are gorgeous. Okay, so the difference between Clermont's and Veau Maurice is that Veau Maurice is actually, how to say, it's very similar to Clermont's in terms of durability, right? However, it differs in the grains, right? Okay, so Veau Maurice apparently, okay, is supposed to have smaller and more even grains, right? Okay, so those of you who love Clermont's, I love the durability, you don't have to baby this bag. It's a nice tough leather, right? Okay, but you don't quite like the fact that it has got very prominent, larger clusters of grains, that sort of like a star sort of cluster going on there, right? Okay, so you see that in Clermont's leather, right? Okay, in Veau Maurice, okay, let me show you the leather again. Okay, you will realize that, hey, look, yeah, it is sort of closer, it's smaller, the grains, and it's more even, right? Okay, it's more even. So that's the difference between the two leathers. Right now, the other thing, of course, is that Veau Maurice is a slightly stiffer leather. So okay, so if you look at it sideways, right? Okay, you will realize that, oh wow, okay, look at that. It's a very smooth finish to it. Okay, Veau Maurice, as opposed to Clermont's leather, okay, which just sort of, yeah, So that's the look that I get with the Clermont's leather. They're both thicker. In fact, the wool Maurice looks even thicker than the Clermont's leather. Yeah. So that's the difference between the two leathers. Of course, the other one is that also lends the color itself, the graphite with the palladium hardware, right, okay, has got this really edgy vibe to it. So it looks, you know, maybe with a pantsuit, right, okay, it looks a little more business-like, okay. Whereas the grizzly, because of the color and also because of the hardware, gold hardware, right, okay, perhaps something in a sundress, okay, this would look very, very pretty for that particular, what do you call that, combination, right, okay. So price-wise, now they are both brand new. My Clermont's here in grizzly, B stamp, it's going for Singapore dollars, $6,000. Right, okay, and this graphite with the palladium hardware in wool Maurice is from 2022. It's a U stamp and it's priced at Singapore dollars $5,880. Okay, price point wise, okay, very, very similar. Okay, which is the look that you're going for? What is the leather that you prefer? Okay, so these are things that you ask yourself, right? Okay, so model is exactly the same, but you know, slight variations to it. Okay. Now another bag that I have here, right? Okay, this is a Picotin in the loop, and this is completely different in terms of how it looks from the usual Picotin. There you go, right? Okay, you see the handles are completely different. Okay, even the base, as you can see, the shape of the base is very, very different. This Picotin in the loop, okay, as the name suggests, okay, it is actually this chain d'Ancre motif that you find it on the handle, on the base, right? Okay, so that's why it's called in the loop. And also the other thing, of course, is the lock that comes with it. Okay, yesterday I had someone come in and she was like, "Oh, does that mean I can attach a strap to it?" I said, "No. Okay, this loop here and the lock that sort of the closure that goes with it, okay, let me show you. You sort of bring it together and you change the shape of the inner loop to this, okay. So this is how it locks, right, okay, and you get a taller, leaner sort of Picotin here, as you can see. And this, of course, in gold, Clermont's leather is a beautiful combination, right? Okay. So what then? You know, are you someone who is perhaps slightly taller, right? Okay. So if you compare the Picotin next to the in the loop, right? Okay. Sorry, if you're taller, go for the Picotin. Right, okay. If you're not so tall like me, I'm like 1.6, right? Okay. This looks much better when I carry it. The reason being that this is actually slightly shorter as well as leaner. So when I carry it, right, okay, it sort of doesn't make me look so round. So I love the fact about you know, that. So even your bags, right, okay, as you know, certain bags, right, sort of make you look slimmer, certain bags make you look taller, you know, and certain bags sort of overshadow your frame. So depending on what your frame is, right, some bags sort of complement you to get the look that you're going for, right? Okay. So the Picotin in the loop, right? Okay, because of that slimmer look, when you carry it, right, it sort of looks how to say, neater, right? Okay, so the whole silhouette looks neater, right? Okay, so I like that about this bag. Now in terms of space, base size, okay, this is like a elliptical sort of thing compared to your Picotin, which is more of a rectangular, squarish sort of base. So you can actually put in more into your Picotin 18. Now, having said that, your essentials will definitely fit in the loop here, okay? And the in the loop actually has a pocket on the inside, okay? Let me share that with you. So you see that, okay? So in the back here, there's actually a pocket for you to put in car keys, MRT card, lipstick, credit card. Okay, so there's actually a small pocket at the back here that allows you to put in something. So unlike the Picotin, which is just one big compartment, right? Okay. So there's that small difference as well. And so again, the two picotans here. Okay, I've got the graphite, I've got the picotan in the loop here. Okay, two different looks. The inner loop, like I said, it's a lot more streamlined. Okay, in terms of the size, the base size, in terms of the height as well. And also because of this handle structure here, right? Okay, it does help it stand on its own. So if you don't like, okay, some people do like this relaxed slouchy look of the picotan. Okay, okay. So if you were to sort of, how do you close it? Okay, your picotan, there is a tongue that goes through. Okay, there's a tongue that goes through and sort of holds down your bag. So this is how your bag would be usually when you place it, okay, on the table and everything. This is how your bag would look, your picotan, right? Okay, that's the look. Whereas your in the loop, when you place it, this is how your picotan in the loop would look when you place it on the table, right? Okay, so some differences that might matter to you, right? Okay, so you've got the normal, like a bucket bag. When you open it up, interlock the center, and you have a much more streamlined look. Okay, so three picotans that I showed you in the loop, gold, brand new. All three are brand new. This is going at Singapore dollars 8,220. Okay, telephone in the loop, picotan in the loop, right? Okay, gold with gold hardware. Okay, classic combination. I've got a picotan 18, graphite, palladium hardware, Vo Morris. Okay, so this is a special leather, Vo Morris, and this is priced in Singapore dollars $5,880. Okay, and last, I've got my picotan 18 in a new color, Grismeath, brand new as well, Clermont's leather, and this is priced at Singapore dollars 6,000. Right? Okay, so these are some of the picotans that we have at the moment, and you know, some variations for you to choose from. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you. Okay, let me put this in the stuffing back in, and then I'll show you the next comparison. Okay, so next I think I will show you, I would like to share with you about our Constance. Right? Okay, so we've got two really special Constance that we have with us at the moment. Okay, let me pick them up first. Okay, give you a little teaser before I actually start talking about them. Okay, and right, so these, okay, Constance I have, they're both black, right? And they're both very, very special pieces, in my opinion, right? Okay, they're both really gorgeous pieces there. My Constance 23 vintage has got gold hardware, okay, as you can see there, and this Constance 24, right? Okay, is a combination of what do you call that? Swift toil, right? Okay, and it's with palladium hardware, right? Okay, so I'll give you more details about these two. Just give me a minute. Let me arrange the straps on these so that you can enjoy them. Okay, so let me talk about, okay, before I go on to the 23, okay, let me share a little bit more about, now this is a Constance 24. Now it differs very much from any other, your normal Constance 24, right? Okay, one of course is the combination of materials. Two is the fact that this Constance has actually got a back pocket, okay, as you can see there. Not your usual Constance 24s do not have a back pocket. Only exotics, right, or special limited edition Constance 24 would have a back pocket. So since this has a back pocket, therefore it's limited edition. Ergo. Okay, no, I'm not teaching maths. So this one, okay, is actually, yeah, like I mentioned, it's a combination of toil and swift. So toil is this, what do you call that, like canvas? you up close. Okay, there you go. So the flap is actually, the top flap is actually made of toil, and the rest of it, right, okay, is actually swift leather, right, okay. However, it's a special kind. Um, there's also the flap below. Okay, let me open this up. The flap below this part here, and the back flap, okay, the pocket basically, right, okay, is made of what do you call it, toil leisure. Okay, I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Basically, it's coated canvas, right, okay, so it's waterproof. Yes, similar to what you would get in a Hermes bag, right, okay, so basically that. And so that's the special part. So the swift is actually only on the trim as well as the interior, of course, and the strap itself is also in swift leather. So this is a beautiful combination. It's got palladium hardware, okay, which I think just works perfectly with this combination. It looks more beautiful with palladium hardware. It is a used piece, okay, it is a used piece. In terms of capacity, it's exactly the same as your Constance 24. Inside there's two compartments. There's a zippered pocket at the back, okay, there you go. So it's exactly the same as a Constance 24. Only difference would be the exterior and the combination of leathers and canvas and toil, right, canvas that you see here, to give it that very unique look, right. So palladium hardware, you've got treated canvas here, you've got your usual toil canvas at the top here, okay, and the back. It's got a pocket, okay, and also the strap length. So right now it's doubled up, okay, for that shorter look, or you can extend this, of course, okay, for a longer strap. Okay, you can crossbody or shoulder carry this as well, right? Okay, so it's a used piece. There are signs of wear. If you go by the website, you can take a look and you can see the full list of flaws and anything that you need to be informed about. This is from the year 2017, and it's priced at Singapore dollars 15,060. Yeah, okay. So it's got original receipt, felt cloth, box, care, card, dust bag. It is a full set. Yes. Okay. Now, how does this differ? Okay, from the other Constance that I have here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a Constance 24 black to compare it with. Okay, what I have here in my hand is a Constance 23, which is a vintage Constance. Okay, so your Constance 23, okay, slightly smaller in terms of the waistline. That's why it's a 23. This is in black box calf. Okay, you can see beautiful gold hardware. Okay, also has a back pocket. So the vintage Constance originally was made with a back pocket, right? Okay, and this is from the year 1977. Okay. Okay, every time I see the age of this bag, right, okay, I sort of go nuts because I just can't believe how beautiful this looks. Okay, this is from the year 1977, right? Okay, it's just slightly younger than me. Okay, and it is in excellent condition, right? Okay, you can see that. Let me just show you. And look, the Constance 23 only has got one compartment compared to the current Constance 24, which has got two compartments. So in terms of what you can actually put in space wise, your current Constance 24 actually has got more space, definitely, because it's got double compartment, whereas your Constance 23 has only got a single compartment. And it's also slightly shorter, as you can see there when you compare it, and it's much slimmer, right? Okay, your Constance 23. Let me open up and show you the inside of this. Okay, there are some scuffs on the panels and all. Okay, it's from 1977, ladies and gentlemen. So I mean, you would expect to see some signs of wear and tear. In fact, I expect to see more signs of. So this has been kept really well. There you go. Okay, so you have one compartment, handphones, even a long wallet, no issues whatsoever going into this. Okay, now the other difference, of course, with the Constance 23, right, it's not only how much slimmer it looks compared to 24, it's also the strap length. So let me just show you. Okay, there you go. So side by side, okay, the newer Constance 24, the strap is much longer. whereas the 23, the vintage, right, okay, it's got a shorter strap here. As you can see, there's a difference in the height here. Okay, now this can also be lengthened into a single strap, okay, as you can see there. However, you can't cross-body this. It sits too high up. It's uncomfortable in cross-body this. So what you can do, however, is you can actually carry it in the crook of your arm, okay, or you can carry it in your arm like a wristlet almost, right? Okay, it does allow you to do that because of the shorter strap, right? Okay. I realized that I think ladies in general, they just carried their bags differently at that time, 40 years ago, I should say, right? Okay, so the straps of the bags always were shorter, right? Of course, nobody did crossbody at that time. I don't remember seeing it. And so yeah, so the straps are usually shorter in vintage bags. Right, okay, and this is priced at Singapore dollars 11,100. Okay, 11,100 for this, right? Okay, vintage Constance 23, and the other one, okay, the Constance 24, the limited edition one with the toil, the treated canvas, as well as the Swift trim. Okay, as you can see there with palladium hardware. This is priced at Singapore dollars 15,060. Okay. Beautiful piece there, very cool. Okay, so let me just tell you up front. Okay, there's some what do you call it, peel. You actually see like, oh, okay, you can't be, it's not very noticeable in the video, right? Okay, but you realize that, hey, that yes, there are some like white spots where the leather has actually been rubbed off. Okay, at the back there. There you go. Okay, so if I bring it up real close, you do see it, there you go. Okay, so, but I mean, it's at the back. Okay, if you were to carry a bag, when you carry your bag itself, nobody can actually see that, nobody's actually going to be scrutinizing it. And I believe if you bring this back to Hermes, they should be able to touch that up for you. So not an issue at all. It's not a major flaw, right? Okay, it is manageable. Okay, it can be rectified, it can be refurbished. Right, okay, it can be taken care of. Right, okay, but this bag is really hard to find. It's highly collectible, and it's a gorgeous piece altogether. All things said and done. Okay, so these two Constants are something that we have, and I was so excited to share that with you. Okay, now talking about excited to share, I have next up some Kellys. Okay, now the Kelly is notoriously hard to find, right? Okay, so Hermes has actually come up with different variations of the Kelly for people who love the Kelly. So what I have here, the first one, right? Okay, is a Kelly Depeche. Okay, Depeche actually is their range of briefcases, right? Okay, and this one that I have here is a Kelly Depeche pouch. Okay, so you come to the shop handle, as you can see there. Now this is removable. The one, it's a brand new Kelly Depeche pouch that I have here, size 25. Okay, base length. It's in black evergreen leather. Okay, let me open this up for you with gold hardware. Okay, and this is something that it's totally unisex, right? Okay, it's actually in the men's section, right? Okay, but ladies, it's a gorgeous piece to have because it works as sort of an informal clutch. Right, okay, let me just get the leather and all straight. Oh yes, okay, so it's black evergreen leather. It's from the year 2022, full set, original receipt, felt box, can card, everything is there. And the price on this is Singapore dollars 14,330. Okay, Singapore dollars 14,330 for brand new Kelly Depeche 25. Okay, the strap is removable. I say again, it's totally unisex. Okay, so you and your partner will be able to use this. Works as a beautiful clutch on its own, right? And the interior, okay, so the interior, there is one compartment, right, and then there is another smaller front pocket here, right? So there's ample space. It's very generous in space. And you know, when you carry this, similar to like an envelope clutch, right? Okay, it's great for work. It's got it's sort of a casual clutch, okay, I should say, more for day or you know, sorry, not so much for evening meal, I should say, because of the bigger size. So you know, cocktails, like I said, or evening out, or date night even, right? Okay, it would still work. Very, 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 very stylish with its clean lines, okay, rounded edges there, okay. And although, like I said, this is meant for the guys, right? Okay, ladies, I think it can be easily carried off in a lovely pantsuit, or you know, with a jacket, or even with a nice black dress. Okay, beautiful. If you like the Kelly, okay, you have the same Kelly closure, right? Okay, but it's easier to find, perhaps. Okay, so Kelly Depeche, there you have that, right? Okay, now similar to this, okay, if you love the Kelly and then you want variations of the Kelly, okay, I've also got two Kellys that, or rather three more actually, that I want to share with you. Okay, now this is a Kelly Elan. Okay, I've removed the buckles, and you can see that again, this is a clutch. This is a elongated. Elan, of course, means elongated, right? Okay, and what's wonderful about this is the fact that it comes with a detachable strap. Yes. So the latest version of Kelly, the Kelly Elan, it's so hot, it's so popular. Everybody is looking for this, right? Okay, why? Okay, let me just show you the strap that comes with this. Okay, there you go. Oops, that was my tag. Okay, let me pick that up. Okay, so this is the strap that actually comes with this. It's a short strap, right? Okay, so it's got a very modern look to it. Okay, there you go. So check that out. Okay, that's all the strap is. So when you put it in, right? Okay, it's brand new, so we do not attach the strap. Okay, but I'll give you an idea. There you go. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? Right? Okay, this is brand new, right? Okay, the Kelly Elan. So it's got this beautiful short strap to go with it. Put that on and you are set for a really nice formal evening sort of bag, right? Okay, remove the strap and you have this lovely day clutch. It's slightly bigger, like what I mentioned. It's absolutely versatile. Okay, put a twilly on that. Okay, use the twilly as a strap. Okay, dress it up, have some fun, right? In terms of space, okay, it's got like a similar to the Kelly. Let me just show you the Kelly 25 78 with the Kelly Depeche. Sorry, no, Kelly Elan. Sorry. Okay, so you can see them side by side there. So the Kelly Elan is slightly longer, as well as you know, in terms of height, is slightly shorter, right? Okay, but it's the same, that trapezoid sort of shape, and it comes with a strap. Generous space. Okay, brand new piece, B stamp from 2023, gold hardware. The leather, right? Okay, is absolutely luscious, but it's a firm leather. Yeah. Okay, look at that. Okay, so it's a firm leather. So you can see that it's like a Sally model, right? And this is chef leather. Okay, but the name is, it's a unique, is Chef Chamkila. Okay, that's the leather on this. Is black chef. Original receipt, strap, felt cloth, box, care card, dust bag, everything. And the price of this is Singapore dollars 28,284, 28284, right? Okay, this Kelly Elan. This is the new version of the Kelly Elan. So I know, okay, I hear you. So what is the older version of Kelly Elan? Let me show you. Okay, right? Okay, so Kelly Elan used to be this. It comes with, remember, the short strap. Okay, so the older version of the Kelly Elan, my friend Kelly Pochette. Yes. Okay, let me hold it up side by side and you'll see the similarities. There you go. Right, you see it? Yes. Okay, so Kelly Elan, right, is the elongated rectangular version of the Kelly, which used to be the Kelly Pochette. And the Kelly Pochette, of course, comes with a short handle there, right? Okay, so you used to hand carry this. If you don't want to hand carry your Kelly pochette, you can actually flatten the handle. Okay, so there you see the gap. Okay, flatten it out and you can actually use it as a clutch, or more often than not. Okay, this was how it was actually carried. You slip your hands through and you used to carry it this way, right? So we have here a Kelly pochette, brand new piece from 2022. It's a used stamp. Color is called a blue glacier. Okay, you can see that, and it's ostrich leather. Okay, with gold hardware. Another gorgeous piece. Okay, let me just show you all around. See that? Okay, so Kelly pochette. And this is priced in Singapore dollars 43,810. Okay, 43,810 for this Kelly pochette in blue glacier, ostrich skin with gold hardware. Okay, brand new piece, full set, everything is there. So this was then the, what do you call that? Kelly Elan, right? Okay, which used to be the pochette, and this was actually the Kelly new version of the Kelly Elan, right? Okay. Now, having said that, you can actually so the Kelly Elan with this short strap, okay, is actually similar, I realized, to the vintage Kelly. Okay, so you see that also has the short strap. This is for the Kelly Elan, the strap there. So the look, right, they seem to have gone full circle. The difference, of course, being that, you know, the vintage Kelly is a smaller, okay, whereas this is actually Kelly Elan. Check. So you realize that the vintage Kelly also doesn't have a handle. It's got a short strap, okay, very similar. Only thing is it's narrower, yeah. Okay, and this is in ostrich as well. Color is cognac, gold hardware. This is from the year 2003, right? Okay, so I realized that there's some similarities with these two bags, yeah. And just a difference also actually is that this strap is not removable, okay, it's attached. Whereas the new Kelly Elan, okay, the strap is actually removable, yeah. Okay. Price, yes, I forgot. Okay, the price on the vintage Kelly cognac color with ostrich leather, price on this is Singapore dollars 45,000. Okay, it's a beautiful piece. It's a Kelly Sanier, right? Okay, with a short handle there. Okay, highly collectible as well. So if you're looking for those special pieces of Kelly to add to your collection, this would certainly be one of those bags. Yeah. Okay. So we've got the vintage Kelly with just the short strap, ostrich. We've got Kelly pochette, brand new piece, blue glacier, ostrich skin as well. And then we've got the modern version of that, which is the Kelly Elan black chef leather, comes with a detachable strap, yeah. And last but not least would be my Kelly Depeche, right? Okay, black evergreen leather. It's got a short wristlet sort of strap here. This is detachable. You can actually remove this and, you know, have it without. You can just use it like a clutch, so like a pouch, right? Okay, so some interesting Kelly, you know, variations. Okay, Kelly, of course, being the way for the how to say, the closure, Kelly sangles, right? Okay, is of course the defining similarity between all these, right? Okay, but each one has got its pros, each one has got its own beauty, and we have them all here at BJ Luxury for you to come and choose from. Okay, you can also go by the website bjluxury.com and take a look at all these that are available, right? Okay, so thank you for joining me, Jana, today on BJ Luxury's Lunch Bag Tuesdays, and as usual, see you next week with more interesting bags. Bye bye.